Multiplication of decimals. We're going to write the problem vertically in old arithmetic style, which means we're going to right align the numbers to the right hand side. You're going to do the multiplication. Count in the total number of decimal spaces to place your decimal. So we're going to go in from the end towards the left. We want the total number of digits we have after the decimal in all of the numbers in the problem, the total number of those in our answer. And then you will get your appropriate sign. So you're going to count your number of negatives to get the correct sign. Remember, an odd number of negatives will give you a negative answer. An even number of negatives will give you a positive answer. Let's look at an example. 4.7 times negative 9.02. And remember, parentheses side by side with nothing in between means to do a multiplication. It doesn't have to have any words there. So we're going to write it vertically. You should put the longest number on top. So we want 9.02 times, and we're going to line the other to the right hand edge. 4.7. We'll do regular old multiplication. So 7 times 2 is 14, so we're going to have to carry there. And the 7 times 0 is 0 plus the 1 that we carried. 7 nines are 63. Then we'll switch and multiply by the 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 9 is 36. Then remember you add. So 4, 9, 3, 12, so we're going to have to carry. Right, and now we'll place our decimal. So we're going to count in our problem. We had 1, 2, 3 digits total. After the decimal, that's what we want in our answer. So we count in from the end towards the left. 1, 2, 3. To place our decimal, don't forget to deal with your signs. We only have one negative. That's an odd number of negatives, so it will be a negative answer. Let's look at one more example. Negative 4.72 times negative 0.03. So we're going to write it vertically. So 4.72 we'll put on top times 0.03 underneath. We'll do regular multiplication. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 7 is 21, so we'll carry. 3 times 4 is 12, 13, 14. 0 times everything is going to give you 0, so it's not going to change anything. We're okay not to do that. Now we'll count in our total number of decimal places. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 in our problem, so we have to go in 4 places. 1, 2, 3, 4. Decimal will go here. Count your negatives. We have 1, 2 negatives. That's even. It will give us a positive answer. So we don't have to write a positive symbol. In some classes, the teachers are very particular about having a 0 on the left of the decimal if there is no number there. Mathematically, it doesn't matter, but if you're in one of those classes, just go ahead and put your 0 on there if there is no number on the left of the decimal. We have one shortcut for multiplying decimals that I like to use. And it is a shortcut for multiplying by powers of 10. And that is like 10, 100, 1,000, 1,000,000. So a 1 and some zeros. Shortcuts are good when they're easy to remember and they're fast and mathematically based. This shortcut, you just move the decimal to the right the same number of spaces as you have zeros in the power of 10. So for example, let's multiply negative 1.123 times 1,000. So the 1,000 is your power of 10. It has 3 zeros, and that's going to move your decimal to the right 3 places. So our answer is going to be, it will be negative because we only had one negative. 1, 1, 2, 3. And now the decimal is at the end, so we don't have to show it because it moved from here. 1, 2, 3. If we had only multiplied by 100, 100 has 2 zeros. It would have moved the decimal to the right 2 places, and we would have had negative 112.3. Let's do one more example so that this is very clear. So we have our number negative 1.123 times 10,000 this time. We have 4 zeros in our power of 10. So that's going to move our decimal 4 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3 gets it to the end, and we're going to have to go one more. So we'll still be negative 1, 1, 2, 3. We were here. 1, 2, 3. We have to have one more place to move. So from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 for the 4 zeros. Now the decimal would be at the end, and we don't have to write the decimal at the end.